Donald Trump is back to threatening violence against his political opponents. This happened in an interview with Breitbart where he said, "It's so terrible what's happening. You know, the left plays a tougher game. It's very funny. I actually think that the people on the right are tougher, but they don't play it tougher, okay? I can tell you, I have the support of the police, the support of the military, the support of the bikers for Trump. I have the tough people, but they don't play it tough until they go to a certain point, and then it would be very bad, very bad. But the left plays it cuter and tougher." Okay, so that's fun.
Okay, so look, it's in some ways a word salad as always. You're always trying to decipher what the hell is he saying, right?
I know what he's saying.
But the implication in this case is pretty clear and very dangerous. So he's saying, I have the guys with the guns. And so if you get to a certain point, it's going to be very bad for you. Now, that is what fascists say. Look, mainstream media, right wing, you want to get triggered, that's your problem, okay? But people that are authoritarian threaten violence, state violence against their political opponents. By the way, you know who else does that? Nicolas Maduro. He has control of the military and he says, look man, the guys with the guns are on my side. What are you gonna do about it? The tough people are on my side. You know who else does that? Ayatollah Khamenei. He says, hey, I got the Republican Guard on my side. And so what are you gonna do about it? I have the army. Al-Sisi in Egypt, Putin in Russia, Erdogan in Turkey. They go, I got the guns, what are you gonna do about it? And this is Trump now ruining America by talking about, I have the people with guns on my side, and if you dare cross me, things can get very, very bad.
Yeah, two important things. One, if you are a member of a police department, a member of the military, understand that Donald Trump not only thinks that hypothetically you would help him carry out some sort of massacre against his political opponents, but also that he puts you on the same level as the bikers for Trump. So not a lot of respect coming there. But also, I think this is sort of important. We got to put this quote in context. He says specifically, they don't play it tough until they go to a certain point. Do you want to know what he talked about in the sentence after that quote cut off? The investigations of his presidency.
Yeah. So look, guys, here's another layer to it. And part of the reason I mentioned some of those other leaders is that once they've done the corruption in office, then they can't leave. Because if they leave and they lose power, then they will be investigated. And they'll see that a lot of the money got moved out of the country. And if you move the money out of the country, people are gonna want that money back because you stole that money. Now, in this case with Donald Trump, he is not only talking about the federal investigations, he thinks that he is immune from prosecution while he's president, but he is not immune from prosecution when he's no longer president. And he can't pardon himself when he's not president. And then there's the state investigations, which he couldn't pardon himself for and could be in trouble for in a couple of different ways. So now he's got a situation that if he leaves office, he might go to prison. So now he's talking about, well, maybe I could, bring in my tough guys at a certain point.
Yeah.
So is this guy ever gonna leave office?
Yeah. And again, this isn't evidence, this is just sort of something to bear in mind. But if you were being investigated and you knew that you were innocent, would you threaten to murder your political opponents? I don't think you'd have to do that necessarily. The only solution I could see, because I agree, hypothetically, once you leave office, you'll be investigated. The only thing that would save him is if hypothetically Barack Obama became president again and decided not to look backward. He's looking forward.
Yeah, and of course that's what Obama did for Bush and Cheney. But it's very scary talk, very dangerous talk. And so in a post game earlier this week, Anna and I had a discussion about who's worse, Bush or Trump. And Bush, I argued, is still worse because the Iraq war killed about 1 million innocent civilians. The economic crash happened, cost 8 million jobs, etc. But Trump's threat to democracy and his dividing us, and Anna made the point that, look, he's hurt our culture. Now we all hate each other, right? Now it's not like we were getting along great and singing Kumbaya during the Bush years or the Obama years, but it has gotten significantly worse. And now he's saying the people in my camp, not only should you hate the other people, but you should get your guns. That is not what America was supposed to be about. And we pride ourselves on peaceful transitions of power. This is literally un-American. And these threats from a president, I've never seen anything this dangerous in my lifetime. Like what you see? Click the subscribe button below and don't forget to ring the bell to never miss another video from the Young Turks.